I'm here with Scott Cutler, head of listings at the New York Stock Exchange. Scott, what is it going to take to really lure these companies already in the IPO pipeline onto the public markets?
Well, we had a global slowdown in IPOs starting in August. And then as soon as we saw a reduction in volatility and some stability in Europe, we saw IPOs start to price in late October and into November. And right now we're actually in a good position where if the market holds even where it is now, we'll start to see more and more conversions from pipeline into IPOs.
What's behind a successful IPO nowadays?
Well, a successful IPO is really first of all, built on business fundamentals. A company has to be performing well and has to come out during a time where the market is receptive. And broadly speaking, we're starting to see a broadening of the types of companies that are coming to the market. It's not just focused on technology. And if you looked at the performance in the last week or so, what you saw is a little bit more rationality in the market in terms of deals that performed well, deals that were priced conservatively, and so a lot more variation now, which is good in the market.
So along with those industry trends and the pricing trends, what other trends are you seeing for the IPO market going into 2012?
Well, we actually have one of the largest backlogs that we've had in recent history. We have deals coming from all sectors, and we also have transactions coming from all parts of the world. And so if you look at that pipeline, that's really what it represents. For me, that's a very healthy backlog that's potentially coming to the market.
So can you expand a bit more on the global aspect you just spoke about?
Well, if you looked 5 years ago, there was a great trend of companies from other regions of the world to list locally, list in their own regions. And given the crisis that we've gone through, certainly in this last year, you've seen a lot more companies return to the U.S. because of its deepest pool of liquidity, largest set of investors, as well as certainty of deal execution. Those three factors have led a lot more of the international issuers back to the United States as a destination to raise capital.